If you want to crack joke, if every day you are cracking 4 hours of joke for 5 years, you will be professional. Am I lying, my brother? So if 4 hours you are watching football, yeah, you can be professional of watching football. At office is making money, but you are happy with Wahala. We are almost 1 billion. We don't need Westerners to succeed. Nobody will come in your village and bring money. That's not true. If you see someone, a foreigner, he come to your village, he will make money from your village. That's the reality, and he send it away. If you say that you are waiting someone to help you, it's not going to work. If you see an NGO come to your locality, they build school, they build whatever, go and calculate how much they are making. It's not free because another organization is giving them money, and this organization, they are making money in your country before they send it. In Africa, we are not succeeding because we don't have NDs. We don't know what is our real problem. How can we take steps to solve them? We just wake up early morning, we have problem, and we start reacting. We are living on the cycle of reaction.
Very few people believe in the dreams of dream chasers. How does an entrepreneur cope with realizing his dream alone, considering that these days, if you don't get money, nobody stands by you, sir?
Do you think that Alaji Babaran Pulondawarati need a bank to give him money? No, in a banker's way to come Alaji Varka. He say, hey, make you wait. When you have time, you call me. Because when you give me money, you make money. Because me, I'm a tree now. You just put the water and you harvest. But we are not a tree. You are not even a seed. You are a concrete. You want people to put water. What are you getting on the concrete? That is the reality. Topic we are talking African by Africans. Well, first of all, the best thing to do is to think how to create something for us. We are almost 1 billion. We don't need Westerners to succeed. You see right now, when you see a traditional cloth from Northwest or from Southwest, you can take it, you sell in Kenya, and they will buy. Nobody will come in your village and bring money. That's not true. If you see someone, a foreigner, he come to your village, he will make money from your village. That's the reality, and he send it away. If you say that you are waiting someone to help you, it's not going to work. As a young entrepreneur, as me, what I can advise them, I want them to bring a system, a solution, African solution. I don't want them to always think abroad. Because we have a wide gap of 200 years. There is a lot of issues that we can solve here by ourselves that we don't need anybody. Even NGOs who's coming to our countries to help us, they are not helping us because at the end of the day, they are getting grants, right? If you see an NGO come to your locality, they build school, they build whatever, go and calculate how much they are making. It's not free because another organization is giving them money, and this organization, they are making money in your country before they send it. Why they are not helping Somalia? They come and help us here. They are not helping Niger because there is nothing to get there. But if they can take mineral resources in our country, they give us 1%, is going to work. For me as African, I find out the solution that anything I want to do, first of all, I want to make sure that I create value. You have to create value for Africans. What's the mean by value? Because we always going on the fast lane. We want just the reward. We can't succeed in 1 year, in 2 years, or 3, or 4, or 5. The majority of the wealthy people, when you see their lifespan, they are above 50, they are above 70s. When we call about Warren Buffett, he's 82. So mean he started making money when he's 55. So mean maybe from 20 to 55, he has struggled for 35 good years solving problem in order to become successful. But we want it in 1 year. Especially we want this glory for the Facebook. You have 2,000 followers, you post the picture and you feel very good because at the end of the day you have nothing. You have not solved any problem. You have even wasted people's time. Yeah, because the time these people can be busy to go and hustle, they start just, swiping to see your pictures. For us, Facebook is not helping people in Africa. It's wasting our time and our energy and our money because we need to buy data. You need to buy a smartphone. You spend your time. So we have wasted 3 energy. So how are we going to succeed? Why not come in? We have a lot of opportunities that we can just create in Africa within us, and we make money. We don't even have a sustainable agriculture. We see here in Cameroon, we need to import rice from Vietnam. Do we think that we are moving? But our soil is more fertile than Vietnam. So why our rice, we cannot produce rice than just sufficient for Cameroon? Forget about Nigeria. We are importing rice from Vietnam. Tomatoes coming from China. Aroma G is coming from Paris. Milk is coming from Netherlands. But we have cows in Kumbo. This is the strategy I'm telling the young entrepreneurs. Try to concentrate to solve African problem, because we have real one that they don't have. You see right now, if it's raining in Europe or in America, we don't need to worry, because after the rain, everybody will drive, you go home. But our brothers here, we know each other. If it rain today, you need to take off your shoes to go home, because even taxi cannot take you there. But we are thinking that, no, you see, in America, they are doing that. Why are we comparing ourselves with them? They have different problems. People, they don't even have culture. So what we need to do right now, let us concentrate on what's the real problem we have in Africa. We investigate them. We call it research and development, because in Africa we are not succeeded because we don't have NDs. We don't know what is our real problem. How can we take steps to solve them? We just wake up early morning, we have problem, and we start reacting. We are living on the cycle of reaction. I can give you a simple example. Majority of our parents who were civil servants, when they end up retired, their life go low. Why? We are accusing the government, right? Because they mismanage their life. They don't know how to manage. Because anything you are making, you can save it and you can invest in and you can grow it. We need to think which problem we have and how can we solve it. We don't need money to solve problems. I give you an example. In 1976, Singapore was poorer than Niger. Let's live about Cameroon. But government Singapore, they sit down, they say, how can we, number one in this world, we want to be prosperous. The only thing they did, they make a system to educate everybody. Everyone have to go back to school. Even their praise their king. School, not like that our school, you say, this is nonsense. We call it, this is collection of information. They are not useful. The school that whatever you want to learn in life, you be professional on it. I can tell my brother, if you want to crack joke, if every day you are cracking 4 hours of joke for 5 years, you will be professional. Am I lying, my brother? So if 4 hours you are watching football, you can be professional of watching football. At office is making money, but you are happy with wahala. Calculate in Africa, we can spend almost half of our life for nonsense. We are wasting time. You wake up in the morning, you watch news, you come back, you watch telenovelas, you go to Facebook. After this one, there is a Ministry of Congosa. After this one, the 2 hours, we talk about Popol. The whole day, when you find out you are not useful for 2 hours, you have 24 hours, you sleep 8. The remaining 16 hours, you just work, and 14 hours for just rubbish. How are you going to succeed? When you interview Gates, he will tell you the last time he been in the movie or he been with a friend. He said, me, I don't know. My life is when I finish, I'm home, I'm trying to think what I can create. And the best way to succeed, you need to be a reader, so you need to read. Any area you are professional, find the books on it. Someone has been there, he will tell you how to do it. When you concentrate to ourselves. One day I was in Nigeria, there is a comedian say, we are African, we are not learned. And Nigerians are very angry. He said, make I show you. He said, even this Buhari, this year, he cannot read 1 book a month. And he said, he's learned. He learned, they teach him only how to shoot a gun. You are not learned, because when you are learned in your domain, always need to learn something new. Because the world is moving, the technology is growing. If you give my father this camera now, he cannot operate it, because he's not up to date. So human being, when we are not up to date, we can't succeed. We need to do our best to upgrade our life every day. The more you upgrade your life, the more you become successful. First of all, we need to believe on yourself. That is number one. You need to struggle, because anyhow, you will be disappointed along the way. Because as we are saying, as you have maybe a pattern. You start working somewhere, you tell people you need someone to fund your project. Maybe 99 will tell you no. That's the truth. But stick on it. Maybe one day something better will come out. Number 3, you need to make sure that you believe on your project, because if you don't believe on yourself, nobody will believe on you. That's the truth. Because in order to succeed, you come somewhere, you say, this is what I do, this is what I believe, it will work. And you prove them. Don't just say talk, walk the talk. Stick on your project and don't change it. Because I don't want you tomorrow, one of your friends call you, tell you, that brother, I don't create the app or they make money. You change this story, you go there. Don't do it. Stay on your lane. This is what you know. This is what you are professional on. And wherever you go, this is what you do. You are proud to tell people there is a time that everything will flow. As I was always saying, you don't need money. You need yourself. Are you a footballer? If you are not a footballer, I mean you are wasting your time. Because for me, I don't see any necessity to watch Samuel Eto'o's playing. What am I gaining on it? Let us be honest with ourselves. We call it in America emotional masturbation. You want to make me happy in some minute, but there is lies in there. What are you making? Let's say now, in which domain you are doing?
I'm a photographer.
You are a photographer. There is an event. They tell you Paris Saint-Germain is playing or Barcelona. You did not go to photograph. Non, mon frère, je suis un peu malade là. Vraiment, est-ce qu'on peut faire ça pour la prochaine fois? You went to see this football, and they call somebody else to go and do the job and make money. Who is a loser?
It's me.
So what are you gaining in football? You are not.
Because I can still watch this match because I want to see how the cameramen, like those who are working here, do their job. To have maybe some kind of experience.
That is where we are getting it wrong. Okay. You can't be a professional by watching. Okay. You will be a professional by practicing. These people was practicing more than 50 years. Why do you need them? Why you cannot bring your own system? Do you why you want to copy this guy? Why you cannot bring a system that maybe you can have a camera with a mobile than do the whole job, you stay in the corner than for him to carry it? Why you cannot bring a new technology? Why do you want to copy him? You can sit down to say, okay, I want to think also my way. Why I can't bring something that these people don't have? Because they are not better than us. They are just practicing, performing, thinking always. Now you see on those football, those cameras, there's no people there. They put machine, right, on the railway running, right? Yes. So, I mean, they need less people. But the person who has put on this system, he was thinking very smart. So for you, I know at the end of the day, you want to watch football not for the camera, but to see how these people are doing. Am I right, my brother?
You said something about persisting. I've been running the show for the past 6 years. You also said money is not a problem. And I think I'm a living testimony because for the past 6 years, each time we do shows, we have a full house with no money. And I also believe there's a reason why in projects, and I believe they equally have projects, there's a reason why the budget comes in the last page. Because you need to think, conceive, before you think what it will cost. So I'm not here to lecture. I wish to find out something. Dream chasers, I think I'm one. When you don't have the cash, though the cash is not really the main thing, you need the idea, of course. When you don't have the cash, you definitely want moral support. Entrepreneurs call it teaming. Mm-hmm. You want somebody to get up in the morning and tell you, everything will be fine. Keep pushing like you've been telling us. My challenge has always been that teaming. Because in the process of believing in yourself and building an initiative, which you are totally convinced is going to bring a change, you want people. They say in Africa, you cannot tie a bunch of wood, a log of wood with one hand. You need people. But the tendency recently is very few people believe in the dreams of dream chasers. Very few people will see that vision. Now, how does an entrepreneur cope with realizing his dream alone? That's my question number one. Considering that these days, if you don't get money, nobody stands by you, sir.
Thank you so much. I want to congratulate you first. I know that you know a not a comedian, Nigerian comedian, right? When you talk about this Godon, Agodai, all those people. I think sometimes they tell you how they struggle. Sometimes they, like Godom, he went 7 years doing the comedy, no endorsement, right? But he was believing that one day something must be good. Nobody time him, but just he believe that this is what I'm born to do. This is what I know. This is what I believe. Either people believe it or not, I believe. Because sometimes you need to challenge the status quo in life. Because when we want someone to appreciate us, we are wasting our energy. That's the truth of matter. You know that industry is one of the difficult ones. But the people who make it, they make it big. They always tell you that I'm struggling. Sometimes those people, they work by food, they go do the show, come back. They don't even have money to eat, but they believe that tomorrow will be better. And I know that you went to this part. You are the one supposed even to advise them today, my brother. Don't even wait someone to advise you, to time you, to tell you so tomorrow will be good. Believe that tomorrow will be good. Because I'm a living testimony. If I tell you guys, my father cannot afford the money to buy ticket from Marwa to Bamenda by bus. But I went to study in Harvard because I believe that I have to do it. I don't have any. But when the time comes, things will unfold. But when you go to the reality, is truth. You know, sometimes we human beings, we always think about reality now. Like, let's say we agree, we say, me and you, we want to do show in Paris. The first thing you ask me, bro, how much we need? That's the truth. You say how much we need, from here to our ticket fly or whatever to go to Paris. I will tell you that, are you ready? When you say you are ready, that is me and you start cracking our brain. Maybe we have our friend in Paris, we call him, listen, we want to do show. Send me your YouTube. You see, the video is very important. He show his friend. We can invite this guy. This guy will do things for you because now you decide that you are ready to do it. But when you start thinking about money from day one, our entrepreneurship, we always think about money. Money has never been an issue. You believe it because 90% of people into comedy, they have not started with money. Some people even have started jokes in the marketplace. Some people have started at schools. They was not making anything, but they keep believing. You are a living testimony. Do you think that your first show, they pay you? Maybe you pay them even. I was watching Alibaba, from China, the richest man. He said, the first set their website, they still buying among themselves inside the room. You post the stuff, you buy. She post it, I buy. At the end of the day, we just circulate it. But now when people come to the website, they say, there is a lot of people buying the internet. I'm not making. He said, I make almost 9 years without profit. Jeff Bezos, the one we are telling Amazon is rich. Amazon say until today he never realized a profit, but the company is 115 billion US dollars. He say I've never made any profit because whatever he's making, he's investing. But Jeff Bezos said the first day I start this company, do you guys know what we do? We take our kitchen table, we take the train, we go and collect the stuff from the store, we come, we package it and we take it to UPS, we send to the other guy. Almost for 9 months in his own room. So if today he's very rich, we were thinking that the bank gave his money. Bank has never given money. The time bank is giving him money, he's very rich because bank know that this is a real investment. Do you think that Alaji Babaran Pulondawarati need a bank to give him money? No, in a banker's way to come Alaji Harkade. He say, hey, make you wait. When you have time, you call me. Because when you give me money, you make money. Because me, I'm a tree now. You just put the water and you harvest. But we are not a tree. You are not even a seed. You are a concrete. You want people to put water. What are you getting on the concrete? That is the reality. But when you have a vision, you don't need to work for someone. When you wake up in the morning, you work for yourself. My brother is living testimony. Do you want to work for AY Show? Do you want to work for AY Show? He don't need it. Because if believer, I can make it. The issue is simple. When you have a vision, first of all, this vision also need to be elaborate. You need to know exactly what do you want, where are you going, where do you stand, where you are now, and where do you want to go. Because sometimes you can have a vague vision. You say that, like, I want to be rich. It's a vision, right? Right? But it's not a vision. It's a foggy one. Because rich, how much do you need to be rich? Even you have 1 million safer, you are a rich man. But it's not enough. But how if you plan, you say, okay, this is what I want to do. For the number of years, I need to work very hard to come out with this amount of money I've saved for myself. This is a vision. You plan it and you move it. Shirley, she's a witness. She never wake up in the morning to go do everything. She have started. I need that. For a number of years I'm working. Why I cannot do that? Why I cannot shoot one show? But if you participate on someone's vision, so you will still follow. If the vision is paying well, you are not going to do your own then, right? That's the truth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone. Yeah.